people have been working for 10 years, but this year and last year has been an amazing year. We've been working on this project. We started more in an organic phase, more like one-to-one sessions, exploring, and it's all based on the pupils' like. So as I said in my assemblies, like, it's not what we chose for them, it's their choice, it's the pupils' voice. Then we identify the things they like, and we build on those things. So we match to the skills, like we have adapted equipment for them to press a switch, produce a sound. This project is more like structured this year. So from September we said, okay, now we have a project with a steady song, which is a fever beat. Let's work on that. So it's more like a structured project.
At the start of the term, we're just sort of one-to-one, or we're sort of one with a pair, and it'll be very sort of child-led. We'll be sort of responding to whatever they do, however they choose to play an instrument or make a sound on an instrument. We'll reinforce it, and so they sort of slowly grow in confidence. And as they do, we sort of more children sort of come into the session, and we eventually end up with one big group, which we sort of did this term for the first time. But it's all using this sort of building block process where, like with that song, we sort of broke it down into a bass line and a drum, and we sort of build it up gently, and what comes out is this sort of interpretation that's completely unique to the young people playing it, which is really exciting because it's constantly evolving. It's quite a wide range here, so, and quite in contrast to the other school that we go to at Riverbank. There's a lot more sort of sensory needs here, so quite a lot of the young people come along and they'll start by just sort of absorbing what's going on, listening to sounds, and we can sort of learn from that what they like to hear and what they like to sort of create. It's just sort of very gentle and patient and sort of down to them what they like to do. But then there's still within that, there's such a range of musical personalities. It's lovely.
We definitely noticed after a lot of conversation, because our assessment, big part of our pupils' learning is more like conversations with staff around the corridor. They were really good during the sessions, they were amazing, they haven't noticed before how much more they engaged. And they also say sometimes that they tend to focus more on music lessons in class, so not structured lessons, but more like when they listen to music. So definitely that has impact, positive impact, because it's something they enjoy, they want to make time for this, they come, they have good time, and they go back to the class happy to continue the learning. So it's definitely impact on their well-being. The musicians are amazing, and they have a lot of background and knowledge that they can support me when I deliver a project, and we definitely them will benefit from the help, and they've been amazing with the children. Part of these projects is that we have same staff to support the pupils, the learners, so these staff, they can long-term act as ambassadors. And also we have this kind of little showcases. The same staff who supports our learners, we say, okay, now we have to do this. So that's how it works. Why don't we do this? So they get familiar with equipment, like we use sound beam. They get familiar with the structure of a lesson. They watch how the pupils react. So it's all good to take it back to the class and continue this learning. But that's why it's good to have also musicians who they can model the music aspect of a lesson, and then it's all down to us and to the person-centered approach to put it in place.